Hello everyone, this is Ep37, and welcome to episode 37 of Ep37 Stoneblock series, where today I have plans to get working on a little bit of a rainbow generator. So, compact machines. Last episode, we got compact machines up and running, and things were pretty cool, right? So, the nice news is that compact machine walls do have an EMC value, so I can totally make more of those, right? We had this thing up and running. We made a max size compact machine, and we're now ready to go into it and start creating what will hopefully be a somewhat automated approach. Oh, right, yeah, because we want to do this or that. Oh, hello, there we go. That's what we want. Need to get in there somehow. Entry point set. Nice. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at this nice sized area, right? So in theory, we should be able to create everything we need inside this area for a rainbow gen to work. And I think that'll be a good approach to RF generation. There we go. Right click. Get out of there. Nice. All right, cool. Now is it a right click to get back in? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Very cool. So you can set your entry point. That's neat. So if I did something like this and then clicked to get out, right? Could I then right click this dude and that's where I'm going to land on the other side? Hey, sweet. That is awesome. I like that. That's cool. I think that's new. Was that new? I think that was new. And then we should also be able to like right click with an empty hand to see what's inside there or something, but there's nothing inside there yet, so I guess it makes sense that it would be empty. I'm thinking what I'd like to do is get some wireless. Do you not network is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I want one of each of these, because what I'd like to do is get a network card in there just so I can have access to things. And you know what I'll probably want to have is a wireless junction doohickey. So let's get some cables, wireless from refined, this dude, right? So we need an advanced processor, more quartz, and a machine casing. More quartz enriched iron. And an advanced processor, please. Cool. Now we're cooking. And this thing shouldn't have too long of a range requirement, so we should be good. So what we'll do is we'll pop into this. We will throw down the receiver inside here. So we'll pop this like right in the center of the room with a cable on top with this dude. Cool. And then we want to click this so that he has a link. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that I can just stick this network transmitter out here. It'll be a lot of RF because it's interdimensional, but it shouldn't be a problem unless anything changed with refined storage lately, which is always possible. So your network transmitter there, dimension 144. Beautiful. I like it. Cool. And you know what else I might want to have in here? Do I have, from Project E, I want to get a transmutation tablet and throw that in there too. So I think that would be cool, right? Yeah, transmutation table, perfect. And then we have access to our EMC related stuff. And you know what else I'd like to do? I kind of want you. Do we have Ender? Don't Ender test? I don't know. I'd like to get an external guy going here. Let's get some more cables. And the external doohickey. I should be able to run this down this line. I want access to my red matter blocks. Cool. That'll do. So if I threw external storage on you, and I probably only want you to do that with a priority of 10, right? So red matter blocks is the only thing that's allowed to go in there now. Because we wouldn't want anything else to go in there, because it would basically be voided and turned into red matter blocks. If they had an EMC value, that would be, right? But now if we do red matter blocks, we've got, nice, 321. More is a going. And if I take a few stacks out, can I put red matter blocks back in? You know what? I probably can't. It probably won't allow that. Only because you can't put red matter blocks. Can you? Yeah, no, you can't. Not really. Oh, if there's already a block in there, you can. And that's interesting. If there's, okay. It's a weird mechanic, but it is what it is. Anyway, we've got access to our red matter now. So we can bring our transmutation tablet into our little energy fun dimension. That's going to be here, right? And you can chill right about there. Nice. And we have access to all the EMC that we already had. And we have access to this. We can get our red matter out, no problem, and we can dump it right into there. And now we have lots of EMC and lots of things to do. Nice. All right. The only other thing I'm going to say that we'll probably want to get set up will be, we're going to want generators, right? From X utilities, right? Most of these generators require a machine block, which doesn't have an EMC value. I don't know why it doesn't have an EMC value, because it's made up of chests, redstone, and iron, but it doesn't have an EMC value for some reason. So we should probably teach you how to auto-craft those. My good sir. And that is a regular chest that you did? Good. Okay. Cool. All right. We'll just get a bunch of them, and easy peasy. Cool. And we can use those all for the generators. Everything else I can do by hand, I suspect. So if we have to get into auto-crafting anything else, we will. But for now, that's a sufficient thing. So let's go through our generators list. And remember, we're going to need 2 of each of these, right? Because crafting the rainbow generator requires 1 of each generator type, right? So first things first, right? We're going to want probably a handful of furnaces. Now we have a stack. Booyah. Okay. Didn't you just get furnaces? Where are my furnaces going? Explain. I thought I made it so that red matter was whitelisted over here. Let me turn you off for a sec, just to see if for some reason. Yeah, look, that value's going up. Ah, whitelist, not blacklist. Haha, there's your problem. Dire, please. Dire, please. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. All right, now we're cool. Now we're good. Nobody panic, everything's fine. That is funny. Dire. Dire derps. Oh, the comments are gonna have a field day with that one. Oh my goodness. As a reminder, I do not, okay, edit that stuff out because I know you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I don't edit that stuff out. Oh my goodness. All right, extra utilities generators. So we're gonna need 2 of you, right? We're gonna need 2 of you. We're gonna need 2 culinary generators. We might need a bunch more generators. I don't know how many we're gonna need, but since we, aren't too worried about resources on this pack, we should be cool. What are the chances that I have another bucket of lava in here? Not a whole lot. Yay, quest complete. Nice. Hey, there's probably quests for each of these generators, which is kind of cool. right? So that's nifty. I mean, technically I don't have to be crafting these in here, by the way, but... So if we run into any further problems, it'll be cool. So I need more magma generators to use with the heated redstone generators. Cool. Although bucket of lava, I should probably teach the bucket of lava. Oh. Oh well. Not a big deal. Cool, so that's heated redstone, ender pearl generator. We need some obsidian, please. Okay. Potion generator. I don't know why we have so many brewing stands, but we do. Pink generator. All right, so we need some pink dye, which is hopefully not... Cool. And then we're going to need some wool. Perfect. 2 of those. Overclock generators, easy peasy. Explosive generators, we'll probably need to make the TNT. Okay, nether star generators. Not a problem. Halitosis generators might be a little bit more of a problem than we thought. They need ender tethers and lavender. Okay, cool. This one might be a little bit tricky. Let's see. This, I can get 2 of them. Oh, hey, we already have some of those things, so that's nice. But lavender quartz was all around lilacs. Right, I remember this. What was the trick with that? We can either throw it in a Botania mana pool. Oh no, that's no good. But we should be able to get pink tulips with an alchemy catalyst. That's correct. So let's pop home, and we'll do this with Botania. Now that we have a Botania environment set up. And I think we have an alchemy dude going. If not, we'll get one pretty easily. I feel like it's there, though. Right? Didn't we have an alchemy dude? Did we not set up an alchemy catalyst? Alright, we just need some living stone. Look at all those quest completions happening. Okay, so alchemy catalyst. Cool. Oh yeah, experience for days. Okay, with that up and running, right, we should be able to get rose. Or, what's it called? Poppy, right? Okay, no, dandelion. Do we not have any dandelions? So I think we've got some, if not in here. Enderman, please. I think there were some in here. We were saving them so that we could throw them in here later. Cool. Can alliums do this lavender quartz? They can. That'll work. I'll do it. That'll work for me. And they have an EMC value, which is cool. So they can do this. And now, extra utilities generator, we should be able to get 2 of these. Not a problem. Then the other thing we need is purpur blocks, which is popped chorus fruit. We'll see if 32 is enough. And do you have an EMC value? You totally do. And I already know how to make you, even better. How about you? Yep. Perfect. Okay. So the halitosis generator now is you and you. Nice. All right, frosty generator. 1. Do you know snowballs? Nope, but you're about to learn. Do you know ice? You do. Good. Good job, you. All right. In the home stretch, death generators, disenchantment generators need an enchanting table. And they also need this magical wood, which we can either craft or get through an enchanter with a bookshelf and some lapis. Or we can use 4 experience, which we have plenty of experience. Let's get a bookshelf. And just to make life a little bit easier. Does a dozen sound like a good number? Not that I think there's any reason to know gold, but now we know it. I think this has to be in like a good old vanilla enchanting table, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, and then you can be used to make this dude and this dude. Perfect. Put all this stuff away. What else do we need to know how to make? Slimy generators. You just need a slime block, which I want to validate that you know how slime works. You do, and now you know the blocks just in case. And then we can get 2 of them. Perfect. All right. Now we need to make one of these. So I need 2 of you. Right? One of these and one of these combine to make the rainbow gen. And now we are golden. Nice. All right, we don't need these things anymore. And we are in really good shape. I like it. So now let's go set up down here. Boom. All the quest completions, which we'll hand in a minute, because the quest rewards are usually pretty cool in this pack, though we've gotten to the point where they're less exciting, only because they're, you know, less exciting. All right, so what I'm going to do to make this look good, we've got, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? So 16 of these dudes have to be laid out. We have a pretty decent amount of size. So like a 4x4 might be a cool way to go, right? Do I have any chiseled blocks? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Let's do... That's not ideal. I just want to kind of map out what it looks like. 2, 2, 2. Nah, that doesn't really balance too well, does it? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, so let's do it here, 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 and here. How does that look? Does that look cool? I think that looks cool. That can be along the lines of what this thing looks like, right? So there's your 16 generators, right? And then we'll have our rainbow gen wherever, right? So to get this all going, we're going to basically want to feed these machines that are running with EMC generated resources, right? So what I'm going to do is get 16 energy condensers. Okay, and we will feed each of these guys with the appropriate energy condenser, right? So I'll replace you with an energy condenser, okay? And then we're gonna need some kind of item transfer, right, to happen with this. So a few of these things we'll need to like be a little creative with. But long story short, let's put away some stuff I don't necessarily need right now. For example, I don't think I need my destruction gadget, or my alchemical bag at the moment, or my copy paste gadget, or my building gadget. Cool. So then what we can do is say get item ducts, and we'll get some servos, and we'll be ready to item transfer these things, right? So here to the survival generator, right, with this thing. So these here will target, it doesn't matter what we target. So like whatever can keep this thing running with a healthy amount of EMC is 32 for wood. What's the EMC for coal? 128. So, I mean, wood should probably be a good target, right? And then what I'll do is I will snag some red matter. No, not redstone, red matter. And this will turn into like a really silly amount of wood, right? So if I turn this guy on to ignored, he's going to kick on, right? And I'm going to say redstone to make you run, right? So all these guys are going to need a redstone signal to be able to run. But now that's going to make stupid amounts of wood, right? The trick will be the overclocked generator, which we'll get to in a minute. But same deal here, right? So furnace generator will be this, 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 right? And again, you can target wood with a single red matter block in there for now, right? And you go ignored mode, and you go redstone required mode, and you're going to start, you know, it takes 3 seconds to process a single piece of wood, which is fine. Coal might be better. I don't know, to be honest with you, because it's... So, like, just to be clear, let's turn you off for a minute. I'm going to take you out. So it's 3.75, right? And just to be clear, and we do have a lot of coal. 20 seconds, right? So that's about 4 times, right? Yeah. That's a little bit more than 4 times. So technically coal is more efficient because coal is 128 versus 32. 64, 128. So yeah, it's 4 times the EMC, but more than 4 times the burn time. So I think coal might actually be the better approach here. So let's switch that out too. Okay. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. All right, so next up, we're going to want, let's just do, magmatic needs liquid, doesn't it? That might be a little bit trickier to do with EMC, but it should be doable. Because what I should be able to do is maybe instead of you, what we will do is a transposer. A fluid transposer. Right? That should be reasonable. Glass, 2 copper gears, and a redstone. So, okay, cool. How about just glass then? Wow, I don't have a lot of things set up on AutoCraft, do I? Missing 2 sand. Okay. How about just 10? Perfect. All right. So transposer. If we set this up with 2 copper gears and one of these dudes, and by now that should be done, right? What I should be able to do, check this out, no, not that. You here, and do we have Invar kits? We do. All right, let's go home for a sec, because I need a bucket of lava. You ready for this? We're going to go here. We're going to grab our bucket. I can just steal this one. We can go back in. First things first, I want to teach the EMC tablet buckets. Thank you. But I want you to be the target. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just throw, you know, whatever in there. Perfect. Okay, now check this out, right? What should be doable. Oh, and I'm also going to need a flux point for removing energy from the network. Generator network. Perfect. Okay, so down will be input, and out will be that, right? But down, I want it to be blue and red if it can. Yeah, that should work. And auto input, right? So watch what happens, right? It dumps the lava, or the empty bucket, back into the chest below. How cool is that, huh? How cool is that? And then it'll output the lava up to the magmatic generator. Boom. Which now runs. Haha, how clever is that, huh? I like it. Oh, also, what we can also do is get a collector, because collectors can feed EMC to their adjacent condensers. So check that out. Boom. Lava buckets pretties. If it turns out that, you know, a collector's not fast enough, we might put multiple collectors around the thing. We'll figure it out, right? But a Mark III collector, not a bad start to making lava, right? If we wanted to, and we'll do the same thing here, right? We'll stick this guy down, and he's going to be responsible for making all the coal. If it turns out that we need an extra collector here, just because lava buckets are expensive EMC-wise, that's not a problem for us, okay? I guess the only real thing we want to make sure is that there's always an empty spot. So I might want this one to be a Mark II condenser, because this one does need to have items fed back into it. So in fact, what I'm going to do is break you along with all that. And you can go in there, and that should be cool, right? And then you guys go home, okay? Because we have to make sure that there's always room for the empty bucket to come back in. Cool, so there's your magmatic generator. This one will be the heated redstone generator next to the magmatic. So where's heated redstone? So he needs lava as well, remember? So we're gonna wanna do this with heated redstone, okay? But what we'll want is fluid ducts. And I can disconnect you. You were supposed to be fluid ducts, you derp. I'm like, why is it connecting to that? That seemed weird. But we'll do that, and then we can put our servo here. You don't need the servo. And then your output of orange will be like that, right? And so you'll get your lava, right? And then he's gonna keep doing his thing, and that'll keep doing its thing, right? And then you'll notice, right, the buckets keep getting dumped back in. Perfect, right? And then for you, we need to target, you know, redstone should be a fine target. Now you might, okay, you might need to have your own dedicated collector. Or, I'm lying. Redstone, please. Thank you. There you go. You don't need a dedicated collector. It'll slow down this one a little bit, but yeah, it'll be all right. That one, we might want an extra back here as well. Right? Cool. And then you can be on redstone on mode. Cool. So you run for 6.25 seconds. You're making these faster than every 6 seconds. So technically, you may not be necessary, because I think we'll be all right. We'll keep an eye on it. So my goal is to make a rainbow generator using only EMC producing stuff. A couple of these things might be tricky, but we'll figure it out. Unfortunately, though, it does feel like it's hitting up the wrapping up point pretty soon here. So what I'm going to do is just be prepared to mirror the rest of this design, right? And then what we'll probably wind up doing is coming back next episode and continuing this path of let's come up with, you know, clever ways, sometimes more clever than others, right, to generate rainbow generator power using pure EMC production between collectors and, you know, redstone or red matter blocks as needed. I think will be pretty cool, right? So for the most part, right, the red matter block was a good kickstart for these guys, but the energy collector should be more than sufficient to make stuff happen, right? I forget if antimatter relays will share with the adjacent guys, so like that's another option we could go down, because antimatter relays boost the production of the attached things, but we'll play around with it a little bit. For now, Pt1 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and make more generators and hopefully get rainbow power going. Sound cool? All right, guys, take it easy.